Hey, I'm Travis. Coffee. Where is she? Dog. She's having a good time. She's missing her two front teeth. That's why her tongue sticks out when she sleeps. Anyway, um, I did not start doing this to talk about this particular thing. I've been keeping this private, and a passage of the Bible came to me this morning when I woke up and realized that after some prayer that I really probably should go ahead and put it out there. I'm not comfortable doing this. It's a response to things with Chris Yoon. I've paid mainly attention to him, and I'm going to mention this in his comments. If the Lord leads him here, then he can see this. Or if the Lord has led you here, be in prayer about this. After the Ravi Zacharias situation, I take everyone that I see sort of these cult of personality situations with a grain of salt. I think he taught me a great lesson there. That said, I've done a lot of testing of prophecies and so forth, and I am not claiming to be a prophet. I am claiming that the Lord has given me several significant dreams. I have been very doubtful. I have not doubted Chris Yoon's teachings. And anyone that says he's a bad teacher is not watching him or paying close attention. He's a very good teacher. He's taken on a pastoral role, and his divining of the scriptures is very good. And yet, I've had doubts about the prophecies because the longer we go, the more likely some of those seem, which is reasonable, until I myself started having dreams. And I want to first read the passage that came to mind so that you understand why I'm posting this. Because it's important, okay? And I'll try to make this a 3 to 4 part series of videos just to keep it simple. This is 1 Corinthians 12, starting in verse 27. Now you are the body of Christ and individually members of it. And God has appointed in the church first apostles, second prophets, third teachers, then miracles, then gifts of healing, helping, administrating, and various kinds of tongues. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Do all work miracles? Do all possess gifts of healing? Do all speak with tongues? Do all interpret? But earnestly desire the higher gifts, and I will show you a more excellent way. The more excellent way is love. So if God has given me these dreams, and I think he's confirming that he has to me, whether I'm a self-proclaimed prophet or not, again, I'm not trying to put myself out there as that. I'm an average person. I think God's given me the gift of discernment. He's given me the ability to discern argumentation and different things, I think. But at the end of the day, if I want to achieve that higher level where I can love others, and God has given me these things, then I need to bring them to you to offer them up as a love offering to God and something to help you. Is that the right love offering to God? By loving on whoever sees this. So I'll start a little bit with myself. It was late 90s, 1998, 1999. I was in my mid-20s when I became a Christian. I went to the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, Boyce College at Southern Seminary. I pursued ministry, ended up getting a pastor position. I've been doing that for just slightly over a decade, I believe. And then I have I work third shift at an international airport, and God has given me, which I will go into a later date, I'll go into my testimony, and I'll go into a walking ministry that God gave me there. If you're looking to evangelize and are struggling, highly recommend a walking ministry, and I'll explain that at some point because God really showed me some things. Okay, so That's a little bit about me. And I want to go. I've had lucid dreams, but never quite like these. First off, after the election, I fit right into the categories that Chris Yoon has talked about a little bit, that God woke me up. I repented of sin, and there's certain pet sins that the Lord has kept me away from, and I'm ever praying that He'll keep it that way. And it wasn't longer later when I met a guy I've been ministering to that was having dreams, and he is a dabbling in dark forces. And I told him, I said, I think you're in dangerous territory. I said, I don't doubt that these things are happening. I said, I doubt the sources. And I kept trying to communicate with him. And I went home one night and I said, Lord, you got to help me. How can I talk? He's in a place I don't know anything about. Dreams. People were coming to me and saying, this guy knows things. He's talking to my dead grandmother. He knew things only my grandmother knew. And I was like, I knew this guy is dealing with spirits, but I didn't know. And again, out of my league. I don't normally deal with these things. I normally deal with secularists. I normally debate atheists. I don't normally deal with these kind of things. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm called to serve wherever God puts me. It doesn't matter whether I'm comfortable or not, because I'm certainly not comfortable in this one. So I said, Lord, well, that night he gave me a dream. I didn't know if it was from him or not. Maybe in the future day, I can go over the dream on this channel, but I can't right now. But I was sitting there and saw the guy at work, and I said, Lord, I'm going to go tell him about this dream, and I'm going to give him my interpretation of the dream. Help me. So I went to him. I told him about the dream. I said, here's what I think it has to do. I said, I think you're in danger of possibly stepping into demonic possession. I could be wrong. I said, that's my interpretation, but that's the dream I had. And he said this dream had an impact on him. Unfortunately, he left work, and I don't know the end of that story. But that happens a lot where I work. I get the gospel out there, and then they're gone, and I never find out what happens. But that's okay. I'm digging up the hard soil. Just pray about that. And then that's when other dreams started happening. So I think I'm going to do 3 more videos here, and all 3 will be the 3 dreams that I've had since the election. And they've been been a pretty wild ride. Talk to you in a minute.